The reason for a water heater flush is because they build up a lot of scale, which will cause the water heater to eventually stop working prematurely, which is what we want to avoid. So every year, at least once a year, you want to make sure you do a tankless descale. Otherwise, you not only shorten the lifespan of your water heater, but you also avoid warranty on the water heater as well, which is something you definitely want to avoid. It's fairly simple process. Anyone can technically do it. However, you want to make sure you know exactly what you're doing when doing this. Otherwise, you will go ahead and cause all of the scale to flow back into the water heater, which is something you definitely want to avoid, because then you send chemicals and all that scale that you've now taken out of the water heater back into your water lines, and then eventually into your drinking water or shower water. So to avoid that, it is preferred to do it by a plumbing professional, but if you feel confident enough, go ahead and look up how to do it. Now, we always recommend using the solution that is specific for descaling a tankless water heater. We never recommend using bleach or other weird household chemicals that people sometimes recommend. However, it is your decision to make. At the end of the day, unfortunately, it is your warranty as well. And as always, use the bypasses provided with your install. Otherwise, you will be squirting water all over the place. They are a little hard to turn up. Typically, a flush will last about an hour, 30 minutes with your cleaning solution, 30 minutes flushing it with clean water, and constantly changing the clean water to make sure that the water stays clean. You attach a submersible pump, pour in your cleaning solution with some water, and you let it run for for about a half hour. Make sure you fill your water up. Don't be shy with the amount of solution you're using. You want to use the whole thing. And then the water will eventually, if done properly and correctly, go from clear to like a bluish green color, and that is to show that it is working at this time. Make sure it's working by checking that this is flowing out. And you leave it like that for a half hour. Make sure your water heater is off and also unplugged. Otherwise, you will do what I just did and have it running continuously, which will burn out your heat exchanger. If you do that, you've practically bought yourself a new water heater. So we leave it like this for a half hour, and then once a half hour is passed, you'll see us constantly changing the water inside of this bucket to prevent any of the solution from going into the water heater and back into the house as well.